If you've been told that menopause symptoms are just something you have to live with, these 4 vitamins will prove your doctor was wrong. I'm Preet, a certified menopause life coach, and in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly which ones work and why your doctor sometimes never mentions it. Let me guess what happened to you. You went to your doctor with exhaustion, mood swings, maybe brain fog, and they either told you that it's a normal part of aging, maybe offered you antidepressants, or completely dismissed your symptoms. But here's what they don't tell you. Your body is screaming for 4 specific nutrients, and once you give it what it needs, everything starts to change. But before we dive in, I want to give you a quick disclaimer. I'm a menopause life coach, not a doctor. What I am sharing here with you are suggestions based on my knowledge, my certification, and my experience working with many women. So I want you to always check with your doctor, with your healthcare professional, before starting any supplements, especially if you are on medications or if you have any health conditions. Okay, so I've identified the exact 4 vitamins that actually work in menopause, not the 20 ones and not expensive ones, just effective ones. But first, let me tell you what not to do because this could be making your symptoms worse. Mistake 1, generic multivitamins. So during menopause, your estrogen drops, which changes how you absorb nutrients. That one-size-fits-all multivitamin, it's like you're trying to fill a bucket with holes in it. Okay, so second mistake is calciums without cofactors. I see women popping calcium thinking they're protecting their bones, but without vitamin K2 and magnesium, that calcium can end up in your arteries, and instead of helping your bones, it could actually be hurting you. Mistake number 3, random supplements because someone on Instagram or Facebook said they worked. Every woman's menopause is different, and what works for your friend might not work for you. Now, here's what actually works. Game changer number 1, vitamin D3. Before you roll your eyes, hear me out. Vitamin D isn't actually a vitamin, it's actually a hormone. And during menopause, when your hormones are having a party without inviting you, it becomes very critical. Most women are deficient in vitamin D, especially if you live in the northern, colder climates or you spend most of your time indoors, which, let's be honest, we all do. So, low vitamin D can cause fatigue, mood swings, brain fog, and weakened bones. Sound familiar to you? And you know what? You can't get enough from food, even with fortified milk and cereals. It doesn't help as much, so you have to supplement. So I suggest taking 2,000 to 4,000 IUs daily with breakfast. It needs fat to absorb properly, so have it with your eggs, your avocado, or even a little bit of butter, and definitely get your levels tested first and talk to your doctor. If you're below 20, you might need higher doses initially. Game changer number 2, magnesium glycinate. Not magnesium oxide or citrate, glycinate. The type matters more than you think. So oxide is basically expensive laxative, and glycinate is what your body actually needs during this time, and it absorbs it. So if you're lying awake at 2 at night with your mind racing and your muscles tight and you're feeling achy and anxious for no reason, you're probably low in magnesium, and stress depletes magnesium, and menopause is stressful, so you are in a vicious cycle. Magnesium glycinate helps with sleep quality. It reduces your anxiety. It's going to ease muscle tension and can even help with those middle of the night wake ups that you might be experiencing. So I suggest taking 300 to 400 mg 30 minutes before bed, and you want to start with 200 mg if you're sensitive and back off if you get loose stools. Okay, so now we're on to the game changer number 3, which is omega-3 with high EPA, at least 1,000 mg, not just any fish oil, you need high EPA. EPA fights inflammation, and menopause is basically chronic inflammation having a party in your body. If your joints ache when you get out of bed, mood swings are making your family walk on eggshells, and your brain feels like it's always wrapped in cotton wool, inflammation is likely the culprit. And brain fog isn't just forgetting where you put the keys, it's your brain being inflamed. Quality matters here. Look for third-party tested, molecularly distilled fish oil in triglyceride form. And yes, it does cost a bit more than the cheap stuff, but your brain is worth it, right? So take 1000 mg EPA with your largest meals to prevent any fishy burps. And if you eat fish twice a week, you might not even need this supplement. Game changer number 4, high quality B complex. So your energy and mood stabilizer is what this is going to help with. During menopause, your body burns through B vitamins like crazy, especially B6, B12, and folate. These are crucial for making neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. So if you're dragging during the day, relying on caffeine just to function, and you're feeling irritable over tiny things that never used to bother you before, your B vitamins are probably depleted. And as we age, we also absorb B12 less efficiently. Do get tested for all of this. Take B complex with breakfast because it's energizing. You want to look for methylate forms if you can find them, especially if you have the MTHFR gene mutation, which are better absorbed and usually utilized better by your body. Here's the secret sauce that makes all the difference: timing. I call this DMBO method. D standing for D3 with breakfast for fat absorption, M for magnesium before bed for sleep, B for B complex with breakfast for energy, O is for omega-3s with largest meal to prevent upset. You don't want to start all of these 4 at the same time. Start with one supplement. Give it 2 weeks to see how your body is responding. Then add the other one. This way, you'll know which supplement is helping you with which symptom. With vitamin D, expect mood and energy improvements in about 4 to 6 weeks. With magnesium, it will help your sleep within few days to a week. And omega-3 takes 6 to 8 weeks for brain fog and joint improvements. And B complex energy boosts can happen within days to 2 weeks. Some medications can interfere with these supplements. So like proton pump inhibitors can reduce B12 absorption. Blood thinners can interact with omega-3. So you always want to check with your doctor before starting any of these, as I've said before, about the interactions they might be having. And remember, while supplements help, they work best as a part of the holistic approach. Stress depletes magnesium and B12 faster. Alcohol interferes with absorption. Poor sleep affects how your body utilizes these nutrients. So you want to take care of all of those things. Okay, let's recap your menopause toolkit. Vitamin D3, 2000 to 4000 IUs daily with breakfast for mood, energy, and bone health. Magnesium glycinate, 300 to 400 mg before bed for sleep and anxiety. High EPA omega-3, 1000 mg with your largest meal for inflammation and brain fog. B complex with breakfast for sustained energy and mood. And do check with your doctor about all of these. These 4 can make a huge difference in how you feel, but supplements are just one piece of the puzzle. The complete picture of thriving through menopause, understanding the emotional journey, relationship changes, identity shift, that's what I share in my next video about my surgical menopause journey. It's the most personal video I've made. And before you go, if this gave you hope, You don't have to suffer in silence. Hit that subscribe button. 90% of you watch but don't subscribe. Please don't be that person. YouTube won't show my videos to other women who actually need this if you don't like and comment and engage with the video. Drop a comment telling me which vitamin you are most excited to try, or share your biggest menopause struggles. And watch this video next where I'm sharing the story that changed everything for me. Trust me, you need to hear this. Click right here and I'll see you in the next one.